Hey, what's happening? What's happening? There's probably 100 ways to do curls, probably 100 ways to do push-ups. I'll show you a few good ones. These two dumbbells act like handles. Allows me to go nice and far down. Don't ask me why I do this thing with the leg. I don't know why. Look at that range of motion that you can get, that stretch in the pecs that you can get on the bottom of that movement using the handles, actually dumbbells as handles. Look at that range of motion. Nice and low. Look how low I can get my chest and that big squeeze on top for the tries. Oh, that's nice. Let's get 6 more for time. 1, 2, 3. Constant flexing in here. 4, 5, 6. And we change up just by elevating the feet, maybe a chair. Changes the angle beautifully for you. Just like this. Feels a little different. Very different. Gets a little tough. Went from one foot to the other. Last one. Boy, that was a partial, that last one. Of course, you have this version, 2 chairs. These chairs come into play pretty often. I like that. That's a good feel right there. Way down, drive it up. Way down. My back is flat the entire time. And I lean forward just a bit and push up. Trying to get up on top of the movement here. Hard to explain, easier to watch. Right there. Nice. And go right to this one. Simple. You've done this against many objects probably. I like the chair here because I can grab here with a neutral grip and just press. Press, hitting the chest from a different angle and the tries. Whew. You get tired very quickly. The muscles do anyway. Not the breathing, not the cardiovascular, just the muscles. Fatigue pretty quickly. Those 4 variations of the push-up, back to back to back to back, then the rest. 4 consecutively, rest. 4 consecutively, rest. And then one more time. I'll come back and do biceps, just 1 minute. Hey, just between sets, just taking a quick time out to ask you to subscribe to the channel. It helps me a great deal, gives me motivation. Give me a like, subscribe. I really appreciate it, thanks. And sometimes I curl a chair. I really don't. Biceps. Straight up hammer curl. See my positioning? Like a hammer. Right up. I'd like to bring them inside just a little bit. Inside. Inside. Yeah. Lowering that weight very, very slowly. Four more for time. Hammer curls. Start out with these. Start out with a forearm bicep exercise, but emphasizing the forearm first. How about that for a change of pace? Nice. When you're through with your last rep, walk around the space. And while I'm walking the space, I'm just turning my wrists. These are pretty heavy, 25s. Still working the forearms. Just walking, turning, turning. Before I get to my next bicep exercise, coming up. Straight to the old seated curl. You know, when you sit down and do a few of these, it can work for you because you take away momentum, you don't swing. I'm situated on the chair and I'm curling. Ideally, this chair could be a little bit more narrow, so I have more room at my sides, but we don't have that luxury right now. Squeeze. Squeeze. Also, notice how my hand is in this position, supinated, they call it, not like this. It's straight up curl. 4 more for time. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, the thing with the biceps, forearms, alternating the two, you can't do one without the other because the arm will suffer. You want to look, full in here from all angles. Now we do the reverse curls. Ideally with a barbell, it may be different, maybe better actually, but I like the dumbbell version. Overhand grip, just the forearms. In order for me to demonstrate, it might be better if I had 20s. So I don't have to strain so much. And you see that look on my face, like I'm constipated. There we go. I'm cheating a little bit. Last one. Nice. And you complete that last rep, not like I just did, I kind of rushed it. Go right to the old-fashioned concentration curl. Remember the pose, the classic pose, that statue, that Greek god, that was kind of like that, right? That's what we're going to mimic in this movement. You lay that dumbbell right on the inside of your thigh, and curl, and curl. Curl, concentration curl, I'm concentrating. Concentrating on that bicep. I can't get a full range of motion right now because I went through these exercises very quickly. Yes, ideally, then do the left arm. Ideally, go to 15. I like the 15 count with every single one of these. So what you did today was various ways to work the chest, the upper body, triceps, so on and so forth with all those push-ups. And we did biceps, forearms. You got some ideas, new ideas hopefully. You do me a big favor by subscribing. Press the subscriber button, then give me a like. And I do appreciate it, I always do. Thanks so much. See you next time.